Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Moneyball. Yes, it's level. It's level. There's one goal and goal difference in it. We have to play them away still. I do fear we're going to fall short, just because I think we're a victim of the fixtures, to be honest with you, because we got to play United now twice in quick succession. French Cup final. We have probably 3, maybe 4 tough games. When I say tough, I mean we could easily draw or potentially lose any of them in terms of the 2 United games. But they're not, I suppose, that good, are they? Lille and the French Cup final. Like, they're not that difficult, but there's at least some there where we could potentially struggle in matches and get another defeat and a draw here or there, right? And then let's watch PSG's fixtures. Not only have they won all those games in a row, not a single draw, but they've got Monaco, which they could drop points in. This game coming up is the only one they could drop points in. But they've got 2 easy games in the Champions League. They've got the bottom of the league, Strasbourg, and then they play Reims away before they play us. So they could easily go into our Paris derby game having won all those games in a row. And if they've won all those games in a row, I'm afraid to say it's probably going to be a win for them, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. That's the scenario anyway, going into today's episode. So in today's episode, we're going to play United both legs in the Champions League. We're going to play the Reims game in the Cup. And then I'm not sure whether to play the PSG game as well, or whether to play it in the second episode and end the season. No, I think we'll do it today. We'll do United, Reims, and then PSG. And the next episode could then be potentially the last 3 or 4 games of the season, depending on if there's something to play for or not. Who have they got in the last section of games? Have they got anybody tough away from home? Maybe the last game of the season. That's the only one I'd say they might drop points in. But if they've won all those games down to the game against Nice, they're going to win that, aren't they? So it's so close, but they're just on too much of a run for us. We need them to really have a tough game here in the Champions League, but they don't. There we are. Okay, so we play against United in the Champions League. So yeah, you can see we nearly got ourselves knocked out. We lost 4-2 to Salzburg with a couple of rotated players. It wasn't that much rotated side. It was still a pretty strong side. They lost 4-2. I played the full first team in the second leg. We won 7-0 and battered them. And then we drew away from home. So, not great. But yes, their play is very close. Here we go. Man United first then. Let's play this game first. Get this one out of the way and see how we get on. Again, I don't like playing away second. If I had the choice, I'd much rather play away first, home second. But that is the hand that we are dealt. So we're going to play the game, get into it. That's going to be your team. The whole first team is completely back, I think, isn't it? Okay, that's it. That's your first team. We're going to go straight into it with this team and see how we get on against United Champions League. No injuries, no suspensions. Here we go. This is the best possible team we can put out against them. Assistant manager says, pick up where you left off. Okay. What are they going to play against us? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I hope they don't play 4-4-2. Anything else outside of that is okay, probably. But that's the biggest concern if they play flat 4-4-2, which they're not. Okay. We'll see. I hit United with a throw. They're going to play out from the back. They play into the middle, into Rashford, who gets a chance. Bacani, though, wins it. Zemri into Barbosa. In behind into Fabio Luis. Heads it towards goal. Nearly actually goes in. I mean, the game that I drew off camera was my own fault, really. We were ahead, and I tried to go defensive, but instead of bringing on my big money signing to see out the game, I just switched Fabio Luis. Fabio Luis was tired, so I took him out and I put Kepcher in. What I should have done was moved Ali up and put Seguin in, because he's the big money signing with the stats that we need for a CDM. But I thought having a fresher number 10 was more important. So instead of bringing him on and moving Ali up, I thought it was better to bring on just another number 10. I think that was the wrong decision in hindsight, but there we are. United get a chance here, nowhere near the goal though. It's a Hull after their chance. Georgie plays it to Rikici, into Makani, who's got a passing option there if he wants to use it. He does now. Allison into Ali, in behind into Bagchi, goes through, gets away from the players. Left-footed, though, he's going to have to try and cut back. He does. Fabio Luis scores, and he's done it yet again. Fabio Luis from that number 10 position keeps coming in deep for these little runs, and he scores to make it 1-0. He's got like this Frank Lampard timing of movement to go and join these attacks, and he scores the goal with our 2 stands only open for this game. And brilliant run yet again. Fabio Luis, I don't know how many goals he's got. He must be on, like, I think it said 20 then, did it? Yeah, really good stuff. 1-0. Allison plays into Fabio Luis. He gets tackled. It's not a penalty. The highlight continues. Sesko on the counter. Are we back in position here? Makani, well done. Makani, round of applause for that effort on the transition. Bagchi's onside, goes through. Fabio Luis. Oh, it is 2. The goalkeeper was coming out to sweep at the right-hand side. It's been tapped across the goal. And that is going to be 2-0 to Paris FC. What a chance. If we take a 2-goal lead into the game away, that's probably good. I'd say if we take a 3-goal lead obviously that'd be a goal better, but they'd really come after us from the first second, and they could probably overwhelm our team as they score an absolutely calamitous goal, 2-1. They've had a 2.22 XG actually, which isn't very good considering that isn't from a penalty, but we've not seen it in the highlights either. Highlight here. Rashford loses it to Alisson. Alisson plays it back into Makanu. Makanu keeps going. Plays it back inside to Rikichi. He's got time and space. Plays it to Ali. Into Zé-Emery. It's Fabio Luis. Plays it through Barbosa. I think he's offside. He missed anyway. And he was offside. Free kick. Sancho, far post. Headed away. Barbosa. He's got options straight away there if he needs to use them. Good. Alisson drives around the counter-attack. He's got options in the box at the right back if he needs to. He loses it. Wins it back. Plays it back inside to Ali, who's not playing very well. I have to take him off. Conte, you're coming on. Conte's coming on right CDM as they go behind Sesko. He's a breakaway from Makanu. Is he going to score? Ali's been absolute shite in this game. Okay, let highlight here for United. They go long in behind. We win the header. Goes on to Sancho. Sesko nearly gets that. Ventura back to the goalkeeper. Can we build an attack for the last moment here? Try and get a 3-2 win and take that into the game at Old Trafford. Ventura travels with the ball at the left back. He keeps going. Barbosa back into Ventura. In behind Fabio Luis. Goes back to him. It's the post. Rolls across the line. Oh my goodness me. And that is going to do it. It's going to finish 2-2. That is not the best result, is it? We need at least a goal lead to take into the game at Old Trafford. That's probably not a good result, but it's what we managed to get. 2-2 draw. Unfortunate, but there we are. Okay, I'll see you in a few more days then for the second leg. Is it next? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll see you in a few more days then for the second leg against United. Right, what a match you just missed. I should have played it on camera. I just can't believe it. We went 1-0 down after 79 minutes, and I thought, that's it, top race is over. Then we scored a equaliser in the 93rd minute. Then there was a highlight immediately after, and we scored a winner in the 94th minute. I never thought we were going to come back in that match. So we came back at 1-2-1. Unbelievable moments in the title race potentially. We'll have to wait and see. But wow, I was I went mad. That was pretty good for a comeback. But it may not matter anyway. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Right, United second leg. It's a precarious situation for us. We've still got an outside chance, though, of doing it. We'll see what happens. The only change is that Conte is suspended. He's out. Everybody else is exactly the same. And hopefully we've got enough to win the game. Here we go, then. Assistant manager says, been on a good run. Go out and impress me. Okay. Trying to play down the occasion a little bit. They're playing very similar team and same formation. They did absolutely batter us, to be fair, in the first game. I wouldn't change too much if I was them either. Free kick, Ali. Far post. Headed away. Baggy's going to get to it, though. Plays it to Ansu. See, Baggy's not scored in a couple of games. Normally, if he doesn't score in a couple of games, he always scores on the third. Like, whenever I start to think about, okay, he's actually starting to worry me a little bit, he always ends up scoring. So, this is normally the game where he'd step up, or the game after. So, I think by the end of this episode, he would have got a goal. But which game is it going to be? Hopefully it's this one. Well, hopefully it's both, actually. Zé-Emery, Barbosa, goes through. Look at the agility, goes through. Oh, it was nearly a foul and a penalty, but it's going to be a shot that was blocked, highlight. Corner for United. Danger. Whipped in, headed towards goal. Keeper saves, headed back towards goal, and it's 1-0. Instant highlight after the goal. We're going to play back out from the back here. McCann is going to get on the right-hand side. Runs at Rashford, loses the ball straight away. That's not good. Alisson tries to press. We're not going to quite get there. They're going to play off Sesko. Crunching tackle flying in. Hope this isn't a back-to-back goal highlight for them. Surely. Come on, lads. Rikichi. Emery. Babbo. Left-footed. Plays back to Rikichi. We can try and get it to Alisson. He was open for a second there. Barbosa's onside. He gets an overlap. Goes Fabio Luis. Fabio Luis is going to shoot from distance. It's hit the bar. It's going to be cleared away. Free kick. United far post headed towards goal from Sesko. Oh, it's calamitous. And they've scored another calamitous one. I'm going to have to go for them. It's a whole second half, I think, here. We're just going to go for them early on, I think. Let's go 4-4-2 and try and go for them immediately. Here we go then. I've got all out attack. 4-2-4. Actually, should be on this as well. Here we go. Come on. Here we go then. Barbosa flicks onto nobody. It is an absolute, look, it is last chance soon for us. We've got everybody forwards. If United score another, I'll just go slightly more defensive and we'll try and just play for some control in the game, really. United, the set piece, they play from their free kick that was deep. They go wide into Bocco, into Rashford, goes through, plays across goalkeeper, collects. Can we counter them now? Harlot's going to continue. Got the centre-back split. He's got CDM right there as well. Rikichi, Ali, this is it. Yep. Oh, I've got to get to it, plays it early. Good, Ray. Just come on off the bench. Novakovic has come off the bench as well. It's calamitous. Barbosa goes through, plays it across goal, surely. It's looped up. Oh, my goodness me. I don't know where these highlights are just relentless right now. It's just so open now, the game. Barbosa, what are you doing, man? He was right there. Play the fucking ball to the space. He was right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure the first player was offside, but that's 3. That's game over. Okay, that's the game over. You're going to join back at full time, I think. We'll, yeah, review the game when it's finished, see what the score is, because I think the tie is over at this point, but I'll see you at the end of the game. Okay, there you are. Finishes 4-1 on the night. I think it makes it, what was it? Yeah, 6-3 on aggregate. It finishes 2 United, so out the Champions League, unfortunately. Get our last bit of money until the end of the season from it as well. So, yeah. Okay, right. That does simplify things for us, though, doesn't it? Make sure that we've really got one competition to focus on. That is the league. There's enough of a break, though, in the Cup semi-final to play a strong team there, and then again against PSG. So, should be okay. It's more about, I don't want to play a backup team against them and get smashed in a semi-final, because that might damage morale. Even just getting beat would be bad enough. So, especially after, like, a draw here. Like, if we were to, like, win, well, let's say we even drew there and then lost there. That's a bad run of form going into those 2 crucial games. So, okay, I'll see you in a few more days then for the game against Reims in the French Cup semi-final. Then we'll finish off the episode against PSG. Okay, so off camera, we managed to win 5-0, and that put us top of the league by 1 goal difference by winning the game 5-0, which was very, very good. I was able to take some players off and rest them. So, in this game, I'm going to play Clement Perron as the starting goalkeeper because I've been sort of trying to play him as often as I can. As I think he's a really good goalkeeper, and he could be a top level backup player for us for the next few years. But he's unhappy he's not getting enough game time. He's going to be starting. This will make it his 13th start of the season. Now, for a backup goalkeeper, I don't think I can give him many more games than that, because that's like early Champions League group matches, French Cup matches. Like, without any injuries or a drop of form to Georgia, as a backup goalkeeper, that's as good as I can do, I think, for Perron. So we'll see if he sort of gets over it after he plays the semi-final, potentially the final as well. But I don't think he's going to get over it. Because one player that's tired, Mustafa Ali, is going to come out then. We're going to play... We should play Seguin in here and play those two this way around. Let's give that a go. Go into this game. So your team is going to be, for the semi-final, Perron in goal with Anzu, Helgeson, Olokan, and Meccano across the back. Seguin, Emery, pivots, Fabio Luis 10, Alisson right, Barbosa left, Bagchi down the middle. And like I said, Bagchi did finally score. He got himself 2 goals. Could have got a lot more as well against Lille. So looking good again all of a sudden out of nowhere. As PSG have to play their second leg. They have to actually win the game against Cole in the second leg because they drew 0-0 away. But they're at home this time. They should probably be fine. So manager says, carry performance from the last match, you'll do well. Okay. I mean, the ideal scenario here is not only to win, but to win maybe early. So we can go to balanced mentality, take some players out, and rest everybody for the next game. And I'm playing the first team to try and win the game and keep the momentum going rather than trying to focus on the fitness. Because I think keeping the players fresh, but losing this game like 2 or 3-0, having a terrible result, terrible match rating, terrible performances, I think will be potentially worse for us right now than getting teams slightly more tired by playing them, but winning the game. So hopefully this is the right way to go for us. We'll find out, though, as the game progresses here. Highlight here, they're going to take their free kick. They've gone long into Luis. Bagchi gets to it. Alisson, with time and space, gives it away. Gives the ball away quite a lot, does Alisson, on this right-hand side. And Zet Emery, we should be able to control the middle more in this game with those two at pivots. With Zet Emery and Seguin in the middle, we should really control the game. We should get a lot of interceptions, Kyle passing lanes really easily, turn over the ball, and play safe possession. But we might lack a bit of creativity as they go over the top. They actually threw on goal. They're going to score. They nearly do, and it stays 0-0. They've gone long from the goal kick. They get to the second ball as well. We're not looking very good at all in the middle. May have been a mistake to start these two together as the two CDMs. Bagchi wins it, goes and runs away from the defenders. He's not going to score from there. He's got to try and play it to somebody else. He does, and he goes for the shot. We're at halftime 0-0. We had an injury at left back that I had to make a change in, but that's the only thing that's really happened towards the back end of the half there. So hopefully we can just steal a goal here. No extra time or anything like that, please. Just let's steal a goal, lads. Come on, let's steal one. Meccano throws it into Alisson. Alisson back to Meccano. Far post. Barbosa goes up for the header. Headed away. Seguin gets to it. Takes a couple of touches. Cuts back inside. Loses the ball. Oh, it might have got a penalty. I don't think it was going to be given, but we'll see. Yeah, he's not giving it. Highlight it. Zemi wins the ball to Rikichi. Now back to Meccano. Got a couple of options here. Fabio Luis turns on it. Back to Zet Emery. Whacks in behind to Novakovic. Just come on. He's got to be onside. And he's missed the chance. That was such a good chance. And there's an instant highlight after that. Such a poor effort from him, really. He had a great chance to get the lead for us. And it might cost us. They go through 1-on-1. They're going to score. They might do. Blocked from the defender. Just goes wide. And they're going to try and counter us. They've got nobody up here. I don't know what that was, really. Emery's going to recover this and try and reinitiate an attack. Ventura left back goes inside. Right in here to Fabio Luis, please. There it is right there. Fabio Luis. Oh, what an idea. Was nearly a great ball. Meccano goes across. Novakovic. Ventura. Barbosa goes wide. Plays it across. Goal. Oh, my goodness me. I'm going to take off Zet Emery and put on Conti as the more attacking pivot player here. As this corner goes with Barbosa, headed towards goal, headed away. We get back to Barbosa, a bit of time and space, goes through, shoot, and his shot is blocked. Ventura Can try and rework it around here for a cross. Mikanu. Is it Emery? Who's about to come off on a yellow card. Goes back to the keeper. That's probably going to end the attack, you'd have thought. They're going to continue it. I thought it was the end of the highlight. Oh my goodness me. It was the terrible pass across the pitch. They counter us. They could get a goal. They've got a chance. It's dangerous. It's across the ball. It's a goal. 1-0. They're going to play across the middle. But should win this with Conti. Almost Novakovic is going to get to that. I probably should have done. I mean, if they try and play safe possession and try and time waste in the game, they're going to find themselves stuck because we've got so many players pressing them quickly. We've gone a bit long and direct here. Novakovic gets it on the outside. Plays it surely across. Barbosa shoots and he's missed it. That should have been a goal. Late highlight. Last 5 minutes happening now. They've gone long. Rikichi wins it. Fabio Luis gets to it. Conti doesn't quite get to anybody. It goes to them, actually. If they get a second goal, this game is over. Fabio Luis wins it. Looks to release it to Barbosa. Barbosa has it. Time and space. Plays it across. Going to, well, somebody in their colours, really. I don't know what's happening there. Ventura now gets it. Plays it unnecessarily direct. And he's just trying to force something, isn't he, Ventura? Swings it in the box. Fabio Luis, I think, he's onside. Keeper saves it. And, oh, he was offside. We played well in this game. We created good chances, good XG for us compared to them. But just haven't taken our chances and they scored their one. I mean, if there's one game I'm happy to not win, or I can accept it's this one because it's the cup, not the league. But it's probably not good that we've lost it going into the next couple of games because now we've got Montpellier in 4 days' time. We have to win that, then going into the Paris derby. So, okay, I'll play this game off camera and I'll see you then in a week's time. We'll play against PSG in the Paris derby. Come on, Paris FC. Right, so off camera, we drew against Montpellier, right? That's the first bad thing. It feels like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. That was the first problem. The second problem was that then Allison kicked off saying that he was unhappy because I promised him we win a trophy and we didn't win a trophy. But we're still in a title race. What the fuck's he on about? We've still got a chance to win the league title. And then we drew the game, which was bad enough. That sort of makes you think there's going to be some sort of conspiracy to make sure we don't win the league now. We haven't already won the league because of that sort of comment. But then after that, Hal Augustin gets injured in international duty. And he was already injured. And then Fabio Luis gets injured on international duty. I'm going into this game with you viewers we already know what's going to happen. We know that PSG are winning this game. Like, it's just, everything's gone again. Look at the state of this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess Ali can go up. I'm not going to play Seguin with Emery at pivot because they just don't seem to play that well together. It's like they're both really proper pivot players, and for this to work, one of them needs to be out. Right, okay, that means he goes in. The left back can go in. Okay, so we've at least got a team out there that could potentially compete, but Mustafa Ali needs a rest apparently, which isn't good. Yep, 0-0 draw in the league. Now we're going to this PSG game knowing that a draw is not good enough for us to go top of the league. We are still undefeated. And I'm already starting to think that if we don't win it, is it a good season? Because, I mean, points total is going to be really high. It's going to be a really good title race, but it's going to be second place yet again, no trophy won at all. So rather than a French Cup in second place, it's going to be second place and nothing. No Champions League semi-final. I don't know. It's annoying. Obviously, I think it is because we've actually pushed PSG close for once, but the outcome's going to be the same. And, yeah, let's just play the game. Let's get everything done with. Fuck's sake, let's just end this misery here. I already know what's going to happen. Here we go. Obviously, I hope it's not the case, but I fear it is. Assistant manager says, we've been on a good run. You got to impress me. Really? I don't know what games he's been watching. What are they going to play? 4-3-3 with a pretty decent side. No recognised striker, per se, though. Here we go, then. This is it. All or nothing. We have to win the game, don't forget. I mean, if we draw, we can obviously still win it if they were to drop points between now and the season. But I don't think that's going to happen. Mbappe with a free kick towards the far post, headed towards goal. It's over the bar. He's got a knock, though, Mbappe, which is good for us, I guess. He's not going to be at his fully best in the rest of this game. Hopefully, they sub him off at some point, which they might do if his fitness gets bad enough. I just don't have much faith in that 11 we've got out there right this second. We've got our 2 backup fullbacks in. We've got a backup pivot player who's now picked up a knock. Come on, lads. I mean, a draw keeps us in the race, I guess. That's the way to look at it, right? That's the positive way of looking at it. A draw keeps us in the race, but a defeat would just put us out. We'll say dig in, and I'll give Conti 5 minutes to try and run off his injury a little bit. They've taken off Mbappe. Free kick PSG, swept in towards the far post, headed. Oh, it's going to be given as a penalty for fucking what, ref? I'm going to put on Ray for Ali, I think. He's just playing shite. Actually, maybe I'll take Conti off. And we'll put Ray in the middle there. Yeah. Devastating, really, this. Saved by Georgie on the rebound. Is it going to be cleared? Oh, don't give it. Oh, my goodness. It was nearly a second one. We're still going to make the changes anyway because we've not been creating anything in the game. Can change the strikers as well. I can't. Novakovic isn't fully fit. Shit. Oh, I've only got Capture. I don't really want to bring on Capture, to be honest. And maybe for Allison. What's Allison on now? 6.5. It's got up. I might do this and bring on Capture as a 10 because that's the only sort of change I can see being worthwhile. Novakovic maybe for... Barbosa's got a knock now. Oh, my goodness me. This is all falling apart. We're running out of players to bloody use here. Capture as a 10. We'll go with that, I guess. We really are literally running out of players. It's a corner. Ali. He's going to whip it in towards the middle of the goal. It's headed towards goal. It's tapped in. It's tapped into the far post by guys. So good. The big money signing. The CDM. Let's just pump the brakes on the celebrations because there's a long way to go. But the big money signing. I mean, there is no metric on a title-winning goal. If there is, probably worth about 400 million. And there you go. So tapping. It's 1-0. They've gone to a 3-5-2. There's a highlight before I could even go to my defensive tactics. We'll see what happens here. Ali into Capture. Please don't lose it. Fuck off. I mean, oh dear, Capture. I mean, oh no, they're going to get a highlight. Are they going to score? I think he's off. Is he not offside? Oh my goodness me, right, it was close. Okay, so we're going to go defensive. I'm going to change the striker, I think. Yeah, he's fresh enough to go and be a threat on the counter for us. And just hopefully we've got enough to see out this game. Oh, this highlight's going to continue, actually. The highlight isn't over. Oh dear. Please just keep away from the number 10. I don't trust Capture. He's not good enough to play as number 10 in this game. But he's all we've got. Seguin, the goal scoring to Ray. Ray goes through, plays him behind to Bagchi, goes through. Can he score it? Oh, he's at the bar as it goes over. Down to the last 2 minutes. There's a highlight last minute. Oh, no. Capture. Ali. Rikici. Capture. Novakovic. Oh, my... No. See, I mean, I told you, he's terrible. Take a red, please. Well done, whoever that was. Seguin, tell you what, mate. You have earned every penny of that, whatever it was we paid for you. That goal and that challenge there. Capture doing his best to try and ruin the game for us. Capture, I never want to play you ever again in this team. Just shoot, get off the ball. Novakovic goes through, shoots, keeper saves it, play for the corner, just hit the corner. Could have wasted the minute off the clock there, Novakovic. There's another highlight with 2 minutes to go. I don't believe this. Please, not like this. Please, not like this. They go around us like we're not even there. They're going to get a chance. They're going to get a highlight. Is it going to be a goal? Musiala gets tackled. They shoot from this. Oh my goodness me, that was close. Referee, blow that whistle. It's a corner. It's a corner to Paris FC in the last few minutes. That is it, referee. The time is up. The time is up. The time is up. Come on. The time is up, ref. Blow that whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. The pink kit. Surely he's done it again. Come on. Whipped in. Headed away. Ray just shoot. Clear it. Oh, and it's over. There it is. Big 1-0 win for Paris FC. Paris FC have won the Paris derby in PSG Stadium yet again. We had about 23 players out injured and suspended for this game. And I don't know how the boys have done that. I don't know how the boys have done that. I have no idea they've done it, but somehow with all those players out, they have come through and won the game. Wow, that took a lot out of me, that did. That is an unbelievable win, and I've got to be honest with you, like, if we had our first team available, we needed to win. I thought there was maybe a chance that kind of game could happen. With the amount of players that we had out, I just thought there was no chance. I thought there was absolutely no chance, especially after the most recent performances and results, and we did it. We beat PSG at their own stadium, and it puts us top of the league by a point with a few games to go. We're still undefeated, by the way, and that is our remaining fixtures. I'm just thinking what to do next. Do we do a mammoth episode where you just come back for every game from now to the end of the season? I think we've got to do that, haven't we? It's just a title race special. I think that's what we'll do, because I'm looking at this here. The next two matches, FC Lorient and Nice, are both 3rd and 5th, and then Marseille 8th. Like, the tougher games are next. And do I break up into 2 episodes, maybe? But in any case, next episode, you're going to get 3 matches. You're going to get FC Lorient, Nice, and Marseille in the next episode. You might just get all 6. I'm not too sure how we're going to split it up, to be honest. It could be 3, it could be 4, it could be all 6. I'm not actually quite sure in a second. But all you need to know, you're not going to miss a single thing in this title race. We're going to go through it together. We've got 8 days to the FC Lorient game, and we need those 8 days for fitness and injuries of the like and stuff like that. Wow, what a moment. And I tell you what, like I said, there is no metric in the Moneyball system for a title-winning match away to PSG. $500 million. Give me $500 million for that. If to win a title, we'd have taken it, right? That's incredible. That's such a good situation to be in, such a good place to be in. PSG is still on a wonder, but look at this. I mean, we haven't just beaten them, we've beaten them after that run. The last time they lost to Bayern, so if you look at this, they've had that entire run, then there's just 1 defeat to us there. And hopefully Leipzig can give them a bit of trouble, make that game there difficult for them. Maybe the Lille game as well, who knows. But wow. That's it. That's all we've got to play for. We are out the French Cup. We are out the Champions League. It is only the French League to play for. We've got multiple suspensions, lots of players out, but we're just going to try and figure out as we go. Luckily, the next game is at home. How long is he out for? Please, not too long. 2 to 4 days. Okay, we can get away with that. Fabio Luis, 2 to 5 weeks. Need him back as soon as possible. It's still not even advantage Paris FC. We've still got so many players out injured. We've been struggling to score goals before this happened. So there's a long way to go still, but we've got a chance. We've got a fighting chance, and we've got a good one. I'd still say they're slight favourites. I still feel like we're going to drop points, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. In any case, thank you so much for watching. We yet again beat PSG. It's become an unbelievable run for us, just sticking it to them every time. And we're doing it in the best way possible, doing it by Moneyball, not Moneybags. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll see you all, of course, next time.